Walking My Ego by Walter Bound. I don't walk the dog, I walk my ego. 15 minutes before work and during the morning craziness, I announced to my family, I'm going for a walk. I felt the pull of Thoreau's words in Walden. A morning walk is a blessing for the entire day. Resembling a fashion model in my yellow pants, striped tie, and blue blazer, with my phone to count my steps, and with no dog, baby stroller, or gym clothes, I took my ego for exercise. A few strolls can add to the recommended 10,000 steps a day. A Facebook post showed a brain scan of a gray sitting brain versus a rainbow walking brain. And were my synapses snapping during that walk? Man, I'll tell you. In 10 minutes, I composed an essay about an old friend and outlined a story idea. The time for just my thoughts allowed my imagination the room to expand. I was open to the elements and the senses, a robin plucking a bloated worm from the sidewalk, dried leaves falling from an oak, while a squirrel sprucing up his dray, and that woman in the black nightie by the open window preparing breakfast. I don't come from a long line of walkers. Walking is an affectation for my literary interest. When I lived at home walking at midnight, the cops would stop me as if I was up to shenanigans. I'm emulating my walking hero, Robert Frost, I said, to generate ideas for my writing. Did that confirm I was high on something? As I tell my students, I never did drugs. I just snort pure poetry. And then I pretend to cut a line from the cover on Whitman's Leaves of Grass. That high is what runners feel, right? I believe endorphins. But I don't think straight when running. My thoughts get knocked around too much. And have you ever looked at runners? Faces scrunched in pain? As a runner, I resemble an attractive middle-aged guy in 2-day-old Depends. Ambling slowly for my ego to wander. I'm the reason my wife has Timberlake's Sexy Back for her call ringtone. Walking also saves knees. In my younger and more pliable years, I used to lap Cooper River Park, here in New Jersey. That must be 4 miles. Huffing and puffing, I told myself, I would have enjoyed that much more if I just walked. Will our knees thank us when we're 80? I hope so.